Hey, this your boy Black Pager with another pop-in to let you know what's popping, y'all. Here's the thing. Savage AF. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. This is a Dro solo edition. Stick with me through my opening spiel, and I'll explain why I look like Eddie Murphy at the beginning of Trading Places. Okay? You ever seen Porgy and Bess? We can make it, you bitch. Anyways, I wasn't supposed to cuss that early, but Savage AF, man, forget your feelings. Facts matter. It's your boy Black Pedro. This is a Dro solo edition. Shang is in NYC with his family and handling some business. So we wish him all safe travels and a speedy return. But that being said, Savage AF, we are here for you Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically on YouTube and Facebook Live. If you ever miss us live, you should swallow a bicycle. I don't know what to tell you. But you can redeem yourself before you go choking on them spokes. A little spoke choke. You can follow our YouTube channel. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. You see it? Follow it. Don't get it. Go. Another one's coming. YouTube.com/C/SavageAF World. All one word. That's us on the U-bidge of the two-bidge. Now listen. When you get there, don't just be staring at the screen, all right? Do stuff like this. Boom. And I want to make all the sound effects too. It'll make it fun for you. So yeah, man, make sure you subscribe, get notified, share that joint. You know what I'm saying? Also, maybe you've been kicked off of YouTube, right? I've lived that life. That's why Facebook is here, because Meta don't give a dang doodly do. You can start an insurrection on there. SavageA.F. on Facebook, y'all. Meta World Place or whatever you call it. When you get there, the air. Click those likes, man. Hit us with them thumbs. These are my thumbs. Yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big shot. What else do I got for y'all? Oh, yeah. The most important thing in the world. How could I forget? Without this, I am truly nobody. My mother sometimes doesn't answer my calls because, I don't have enough followers. On the IG, the gram, Instagram, a subdivision of Meta. It's just Facebook side piece. At Black Pedro on the Grizzam. At Comedian Shang there too. And then on the twin cousin app Threads, hit your boy up. Same joints. At Black Pedro, at Comedian Shang. Let's go. Let's go. Oh man, I hope y'all ride with me today. Who's in here? I see Damani Jones doing it. Ev Gatlin, I see you. Rhonda Miss Unpredictable, don't know what she gonna do. Shay Martin, welcome to it. Thank y'all for jumping in early. We're gonna build this building up. And again, if you're just jumping in, I will explain why I look like I've been begging for change all day outside of a grocery store. I will explain this. Just stay tuned. We're almost there. Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. It's Black Pedro, the Dro Solo edition. Shang will be back with us later this week, but until then, man, stick with your boy. A lot happened today, or like this week. And there's things I didn't get to yesterday, but a lot, excuse me, went down today. And I had to come on here. Now listen, guys, it is Tuesday, October 3rd, 2023 in the time-space continuum. I got 3 hot topics for y'all today. Three hot topics. Oh, Shay Martin already know what's going on. Written all over my face. Yeah, so the reason why I look like I slept in a box last night, I'm not feeling too well. Yeah. Woke up this morning, just a little bit body achy, just a little bit. In my 46 years of life, I've had this feeling before. And thanks, Shay Martin. I won't take it personally that you can see that I look terrible. Thank you. No, but yeah, a little under the weather. I very, very rarely ever get sick. I don't think I've really been sick in like 6 or 7 years, to be honest. I'm not even joking about that. And the reason why is I have this tested. No, yeah. Speaking of tests, Treehead, I see you in here. Yeah, I'm congested and all this stuff. Sorry. Bear with me, y'all. I know I'm not at my sexiest girl, but you know what's under here. All right. I'm single. Treehead said COVID is going around like crazy in the States, I hear. Oh, yeah, she said in the States. I done forgot Treehead done moved to Belize. She ain't even dealing with all this crazy cracker shit that we doing. Oh, man. Oh, tree head. Take your boy with you. I did take a test, the little rapid home test. That came back negative. As have all my other tests, anytime I was, potentially exposed to COVID during this pandemic. So it doesn't appear to be that. I'll probably take another test later just to be sure. But I have what I believe to be a time-tested, bona fide solution. Every time I get this feeling where I start to feel like I might be getting sick, I sweat it out. Now, full disclosure, surprise, surprise, this nigga named Black Pedro is not a doctor. Okay? Smart guy. I know some things. Not an MD or even a PhD or a DDS or a DDO. Couldn't even be a vet, to be honest. Always had problems clipping my dog's toenails. So, I'm not saying that anybody should do what I do. But I will tell you that for the past about 20 years, no joke, maybe 19, 18 years, one time I got sick and I couldn't get like warm enough. I had this like eternal chill in me. And man, I just put on like everything. I put on like 4 hoodies and a skull. Right now I have on 2 hoodies. I have a t-shirt, long sleeve shirt, 2 hoodies, the skull cap. What up, though? I have on 2 pair of pants, 2 pair of socks, and I am wrapped in the warmest blanket in my house. So I did that back then. I was probably like 27 or something. And yeah, man, I tossed and turned all night. I sweat my motherfucking ass off. But when I woke up the next morning, man, I was at 100%. Zippity doo dah, my nigga. Clicking heels and everything. And every time I've tried it since, man, it works. So yeah, and I'm gonna do the thank you for the advice, Shay. I'm gonna do some tea. Emergency, I should try that tree head. All right. But yeah, this me sweating it out. Tree has said sweating is key. Okay. Well, I guess I was on to something. I did really hear that it's like you're burning the virus out. You know what I mean? Like one thing we learned during COVID is we had those, but it does. Oh, I thought actually it does better in heat, huh? Or does it do better in cold? Nah, I don't forgot. Shit. Either way, though, you're basically burning out the virus, making it too hot in there for them to live. Any type of zinc and vitamin C. Okay. Vaporizing my face over a hot pot. If I vaporize my face, I won't have no face no more. I can't turn my face into vapors. Oh, you mean like inhaling vapors? Okay, I got you. Okay, vaporize my face. That's how we make Monty. Okay, you see it. Anyway, so yes, that's why I look like Billy Ray Valentine, Capricorn. Oh shit, I have leg. I can see. I can see. But yeah, so forgive my voice, forgive my appearance, but I'm here for you today. I'm here for the peoples, man, and it's gonna be a quickie. You know, these drill solos. I don't like to stick around too long, take up too much of your time. I got some ones for you, man. I'm not even gonna do a run up. I just want y'all to stick with me. But basically, we talking. I'm gonna start off with this because I got your boy McCarthy, your boy Trumpty Dumpty, and then a natural third follow-up closer, Tupac Shakur. Okay. We're gonna start off today. Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. I've been napping all day, but my mama did send me a text a couple of hours, maybe an hour or two ago, announcing that y'all boy, Kevin, I haven't had a pair of balls in decades. McCarthy is out as Speaker of the House. That's really not a long time that he was in that job. I mean, it was just a few months ago that he took him 16 tries to become Speaker of the House. This man he failed 15 votes to become Speaker of the House, and on the 16th try, finally got it. The man had to suck everybody dick. He was eating ass out of Marjorie Taylor Greene. The man done sold his whatever soul he had left. Oh, that's gone. That's gone, man. Stun said heat is supposed to kill it. Okay, yeah. So I think I'm doing the right thing. We're gonna sweat this out. Damani Jones is sick off that Carlo fight. Was that Canelo? And that Carlo, I'm sorry, I don't always follow, but I did catch Canelo's after interview, and that shit had me cracking up, dog. He's yeah, I love the boxing. I love the I box every day. Boxing changed my life. I love the boxing. I was like, all right, man, calm down. But that being said, your boy McCarthy is out. You know, and he was the whore at the orgy. He was that whore right in the middle of the circle jerk. And the way that the Republican Party, the GOP, is fractured right now, you can't do that, dog. This party is drifting apart between the mainland and some Gilligan Island shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, these MAGA motherfuckers are goofy and wild and want radical shit. And in this instance, it's led by Matt Gaetz. I'm sorry, Matt, don't leave your daughter around me, Gaetz. And, you know, they've been butting heads ever since because McCarthy's trying to please these crazy fucks and work with Democrats, which crazy fucks don't do. And then, you know, also somehow still be an actual Republican politician who's supposed to be getting something done and therefore connecting with moderate Republicans, you know, the ones who used to be the true dipshit assholes before MAGA was like, I got this. So there's just no way for Kevin McCarthy, being spineless and scrotumless, that he would be able to lead this party, because it's really two parties, the GOP. It's GOP and MAGA, and they're drifting, like I said. So I don't know what the man was thinking. He wanted a little power. You got it for a couple, 2, 3, 4 months, something 6. I don't know. Earlier this, didn't even make it a year. The boy didn't make it a year. God Damn. So they have a temporary replacement, but there will have to be a vote. Um, and there doesn't seem to be any kind of clear choice that the party could caucus around, and I think that's what having 15, 16 votes just to get McCarthy in signifies, right? But all that being said, the main point for Kevin McCarthy is, you stupid bitch. Yeah, nigga, you was fucking horrible. You're a horrible person. And now you have gotten what you deserve. You fucking nut bucket ass crab cake biscuit headed motherfucker. So yeah, I'm personally very, very happy to see Kevin McCarthy getting treated like the whole nugget that he is. All right, Shay coming on the feminist tip. She says, let women run Congress, and I bet you this government would be in better ruins. Are you saying that women would ruin this country more? Or they better ruins? I think you're saying that women would do a better job of running. Confirm that for me, Shay. But women would do a better job running this government. Um, a lot of nations that are led by women, they would clean it up. All right, Shay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I don't disagree with that. But it depends on the lady, right? If you put Marjorie and Lauren Boebert in charge, and what's her name, Cindy Nome, the governor of like South Dakota or whatever, like they're knuckleheaded women out here doing dipshit things too. But yeah, in essence, I could tend to agree with you. I mean, the point is, men have run the world, since civilization, in a formal patriarchal political social sense, right? And what have we gotten from that? Sorry, starting to get runny here. But what we've gotten from that? 2 world wars, fallen empires, damn hole in the sky, forest on fire, river in your living room. You seen New York? Bro, the airport is flooded in New York. I saw images of people walking through the airport terminal in ankle high water. Bro, what are we talking about? Come on, man. I have a tissue over here. Good Lord, I'm not even prepared. Anyway, another very important part about my sweat it out technique, you have to hydrate though, okay? Because I'll shrivel up and just be a black ass raisin. Forgive me. But yeah, men haven't done a great job of running this world. So on that, are you from NY? Okay, I see. Miss Adverb. See, this is why you can't come late to the show, Miss Adverb, because then you come in talking shit and you don't know what you're talking about. Your boy, Black Pedro, I'm not feeling well. And that's why I look like Billy Ray Valentine, Capricorn, trading places. And I use a sweat it out technique, Miss Adverb. Kind of like I'm gonna have to do to you to get this goddamn child support about you. All right. I look like Pookie. Okay, I've already addressed all of this. This is why you can't be late. But your boy's not feeling well. I'm trying to sweat this little thing out. Woke up this morning, and I bet y'all tomorrow, zippity doo dah, nigga. Yeah. Uh-huh. I almost fucked everything up. So yeah, Miss Adverb, she is our Minister of Defense, so I'm gonna let that slide since you are a cabinet member. But like show up, and when you chime in, just be accurate. Oh shit! I can see. I can see. So yeah, maybe let ladies take over, but I haven't heard any women's names being floated around as a possible successor to whack ass McCarthy. So It's gonna be some dickhead dude. Matt Gaetz probably don't have the vote, but it's gonna be some nut bucket motherfucker. And fingers crossed that, because the Democrats would be like, I think they need 218 votes. Whoever is Speaker of the House, they need 218 votes, and the Democrats in unison are close to that number. I think they were always around like 210, 11, 12. So there's a little part of me that's like, well, maybe there's a few moderate Republicans, I don't know, who are sick of this infighting in their party and might jump over to Democrats. This is just me speculating, being hopeful. I'm a little high, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, we'll see how that folds out. But that being said, ding dong, the witch is dead. Kevin McCarthy is out. Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings, facts matter. It's your boy Black Pedro. This is Dro Solo edition. I'm not homeless. This is my couch, and that's my bar behind me. This is my house. I rent. I don't own this. Speaking of witches, your boy is back in court today. Trumpty Dumpty do. This is the New York fraud case brought by Letitia James, in which she alleges that the Trump organization, as a business entity, was purposefully defrauding the government, and essentially the government and agencies within New York about property valuations, sizes, and things like that, and was inflating and deflating those numbers in order to manipulate taxes and like insurance premiums and things like that. So yeah, Letitia is all up in that ass like tissue. But somebody else, I think the judge's name is Egernon, but he today the judge issued a gag order, told your boy Trumpty Dumpty to shut his mouth, because during a lunch break today, of all things, Trumpty Dumpty took to his ironically titled Truth platform and started talking shit about the judge's clerk, saying that the woman was Chuck Schumer's girlfriend, that she was essentially running the case, and that it's a shame and the case should be thrown out because of that. Obviously, like I said, truth is ironic, so none of that's true. But upon the judge finding out about it, he ordered. Sorry, the judge's name is Engeron. He ordered the posts deleted off of the ironically titled Truth, and also issued a gag order on your boy Trumpty Dumpty. Told him to shut your fucking mouth about my staff, all right? Hey, talk shit about me if you want to, all right? You could talk shit about my car, my house, my face, I don't care. But you start talking about my clerk, and I swear to God. So yes. Yeah, so see AJ Fit coming in with the easel. Oh yeah! La 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 la. Hey y'all, Smokey back here taking a shit. I'm just trying to sweat out this this precursor to what might be a cold, but it doesn't seem to be COVID, y'all. So let's go. According to my home tests. But yeah. So your boy Trumpty Dumpty, he still came out talking shit after court today, talking about it was a fraud and a sham. But without risking serious sanctions, according to the judge, he seemingly won't be running his mouth about any of the judge's staff. But I hope he does. I hope he gets stupid and says something or tweets something or whatever. And then I'd be very, very interested to see what kind of serious sanctions this judge would be willing to throw at your boy Trumpty Dumpty do. So yeah, every ounce of me is hoping that he stays true to form and, says fuck the judge and then disobeys an order and ends up somewhere. Yeah. I don't play much GTA, Damani Jones. But I'm just playing various characters from several iconic movies. Some of the greatest homeless motherfuckers of all time. All right, see Miss Adverb, this ain't even funny. Yeah, this wrong. She said I got parvo from a white girl. Isn't that a disease that puppies get? If you let them out and sniff another dog's shit too early, too soon. Anyways, I'm not a shit sniffer. Call me a lot of things, but a shit sniffer, I am not. I'm not a turd inhaler, okay? As you can see, a man like me has pride in his appearance and sensibilities and reputation. Shane Martin said more people need to be told to shut the fuck up. Yeah, especially in court, especially in the GOP. But yeah, that was fun to watch. For me at least, I enjoyed hearing about Trumpty Dumpty being told to shut the fuck up. And this is one of those where, fuck it, FAFO, baby. Fuck around and find out if you want to. Fuck with the judge. Let's see. Let's go. So I am hoping to see that showdown in that battle. But and an update on something I said yesterday, because this trial is rolling. But the reason why it's not a jury trial, and I think I said this properly yesterday, but now I'm more informed about it. In New York, in this instance, at least, Trump's team would have had to request a jury trial, which doesn't mean that that he necessarily wouldn't have been granted that. But since his team did not ask for a jury trial at all, he was guaranteed to not get a jury trial. So when this idiot woman, Haba, his attorney, walks into court and there's no jury, and she's like, "Where's the jury?" Everybody's like, "Bitch, you didn't ask for one." Fuck you, If you go somewhere and order a sandwich, you can't be like, "Where's my pizza?" Like, well, you ain't ask for that. Let me see. Miyu says he's such an idiot. Letitia James has already won the case, and the judge is deciding the amount of damages that Trump has to pay. I think, I think the judge already ruled on one aspect of the case, Miyu. But I don't think the whole entire case, like all the indictments, have been decided on. I could be wrong, but what I thought I understood was that I can't remember what aspect of it, or what indictment specifically, but one of them, the judge was like, "Well, yeah, no, we already see you did this, so no, we're not even going to talk about that. Guilty." But I do believe that the rest of the indictment and the counts still have to play out. But yes, one aspect of it is that he's already losing parts of this case. I believe Letitia James is asking for $250 million in damages. She is also looking to ban the Trump organization from doing business in New York State permanently, I believe. And that she is also looking, I believe, for a 5-year suspension of his commercial real estate license. So, like I said, she's all up in his ass and is yeah. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. That's why you don't fuck with aunties. All right? You should get off in your ass. Speaking off in that ass, man. I mentioned earlier, I'm 46 years old. Savage AF, y'all. You ain't never seen it look this good. I'm a man of a certain age. If you're around my age, you know what we did. You were there in them 90s when hip hop exploded. East Coast, West Coast beef, Biggie, Tupac. I know this generation they lost Nipsey. They lost a couple other good ones, but you got closure right away, right? But I believe it was 27 years ago that Tupac was murdered in Las Vegas after a boxing match in which he ended up in a brawl with a bunch of dudes, like over a chain or something. Months after that, Biggie Smalls was also murdered here in Los Angeles, just honestly 2 blocks from my house, bro. I'm not fucking with you, bro. If you walk up 2 blocks and over 1, so that's 3. Sorry. I'm there. You're there where Biggie got killed. But our generation never got any closure on this until now, which apparently Tupac's killer, alleged killer, what's his name? Keith D something. Dwayne Keith D. Davis, who is now 60 years old. Which means he was like 33 when he shot Biggie, and Biggie was like 26. I mean, when he shot Tupac, I'm sorry. That seemed a little old to be assassin, gangster shit, whatever. And I guess Keith D for a while now has always admitted that he was in the car that pulled up to Tupac and shot up that BMW 7 Series. But now he has officially been arrested. Oh, let me put the little graphic up. Sorry. And it looks like we might get some. Pac was 26. Yeah, I mean, I think Biggie and Pac were about the same age when they were killed. Yeah, greatest rapper of all time died on March 9th. WDMA said he was not the killer, but in the car with the killer, Orlando Anderson. That's another name I've heard too. But Treehead said Suge is calling bullshit. Biggie was 25. Okay. About the same age. Pretty close. Okay, so WDMA, they're saying he's not the killer. He's being charged with murder by Las Vegas authorities. Orlando is Keith's cousin, WDMA says. Okay. Well, we weren't there. I don't know all the details, right? But from what I've read, Keith D is being arrested for murder. So I don't know if he's an accessory or an accomplice sort of situation, but I think this gets us one step closer to some kind of closure around the murder of one of our greatest artists of all time in the hip hop world and globally. Tupac's impact. And I'll admit, back then I really wasn't the biggest Tupac fan, and I'm still kind of not. Like, there's some songs that always slap for me with Pac, but he was a conflicted guy, and it was hard for me to fully engage with some of his contrasting behaviors. So I didn't latch on to Pac back then, but we all understand. His impact. You know what I mean, and the weight he carried in the community and in the music and entertainment industry. Because he was an actor too, and used to dance for Digital Underground. So that being said, we all, whether you were a super fan or not, it was obviously like, damn. Like Shay said, this is a 26-year-old dude, talented. You hate to see a brother go out like that. So it there is some relief to know that some movement has been made, right? Like, and these names have been floating around for years, but finally somebody has been arrested for it. I think that the I saw a documentary years ago about Biggie's murder, and I think the dude that they suspect that did that is dead already. Um, so we may not ever get closure or answers on that, which is why, you know, this, means even more, I guess, is that at least for one of these brothers, and for Tupac's mom, Afeni Shakur, she's still alive, right? Am I tripping? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe she's still with us. That hopefully she can get some closure about, the murder of her child. Because that's at the end of the day, all hip hop persona aside and whatnot, like if you ever seen Valletta Wallace or Afeni Shakur talk, I mean, these were Biggie and Pac, these were these women's children. Like, baby, oh, she passed. Ah, Jesus. Damani, you telling me Afeni passed? I thought there's part of me like, wait, I think she passed. Uh, well, that sucks. Come on, Vegas. Jeez. And I know it was the 90s, but Vegas is like, I mean, maybe it wasn't back then. So camered up. But it's like, yeah, come on, man. All right. So any of Tupac's 7 years ago? Oh man, sorry. But yeah, any of Tupac's family still around? Hopefully they can gain closure from this. Yeah, Afeni Shakur was an original Black Panther. Complicated history herself, but a woman who turned her life around and obviously, was a strong warrior. And Tupac was too, man. With his poetry and lyrics, and his persona. Pac's biological dad is still alive, Shay. Paul Garland. Okay. Tupac has a daughter. Okay. Miss Adverb says all that's left is his sister, and I believe his aunt. And his half sister is robbing him blind. Oh my God! Come on, y'all. Where is the love? How you rob a dead man? But I hope we all get closure from this. It hasn't fully played out, but this man, once again, Keith D. Dwayne Davis, has been arrested for murder in regards to the killing of Tupac Shakur. So, I think for us in the hip hop community, again, especially our generation, this is huge news. It really, really is. So, yeah, looking for that, man. For real, looking for that. All right, y'all. Well, thanks for riding with me today. R.I.P. Tupac, and may his killers be brought to justice. But that being said, man, this has been Billy Ray Valentine, Capricorn, with another edition of Savage AF. No, this is Joe Solo. Thank you guys for sticking with me. If I don't die tonight, I will be back tomorrow. But I, sweating it out. That's my thing. Sweating to the oldies. We about to do this. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna do this, guys. That being said, all right, stay black if you are black. That's a good idea. All right, like for real. But if you are not black, don't be black, dog. Like, what are you doing? You need to stay you. Stay you. Last but not least, and maybe this is how I got sick, but keep your finger out your nose.